Hello everyone, so welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rohit and here we are today going to study about list and tuple. So let's start. So the first question what arises is what is list? So here I have written what is list and here I will type markdown. So this will mark down this thing. One more thing is there, if you want to mark down the cell, the content in the cell, then you can give any kind of number. You can print any kind of number, let's say 2, then it will give a big font, right? So what is a list? It's a question. So let's understand what is list in Python. So list is nothing but it is a collection of items. It's a collection of items in list, and the data types of these items can be anything. It can be a string, it can be float, it can be a dict type of can be also used list within list, or you can use tuple within list and set within list and etc. So we can use list to store sequence of various data types. So I hope you understand that what is list. So here it is a collection of items in which various data types of items can be used within list. Okay. So yeah, and list is in list we have data in ordered format. So ordered data type. Order data type means the sequence should be in order, right? Ascending or descending. So yeah, mutable. And one more thing, list is mutable. Mutable means changeable. We can make changes in list. That is mutable. Let, for example, I'll say changeable. Changeable, that means we can add, we can delete the item within the list, or we can update if you want to add any item within list. So the meaning of mutable is means we can change that, we can change the list, we can add, we can delete, or we can update any item in this thing. Okay. And one more thing, it is enclosed with square brackets. Square brackets, this type of brackets, it is enclosed with square bracket. Okay. And one more thing, that duplicate items are not allowed in list. Let's say if there are duplicate items in a list, means we are taking integers in a list, see, we have 1 2 3 1 1 1. So so here duplicate item is 1, so 1 is not allowed in list. If there are duplicates in a list, means that is not allowed. We can't use duplicate items in list. Okay, so I hope you understand this thing, that duplicates are not allowed in list, and list are comma separated. Here see, we used, right now I gave an example 1 2 3. So in list items are separated by comma. Okay, so yeah. And one more thing, yes, yeah, this is about list. We can say this was list. Okay, so now we'll see what is tuple. What is tuple? Okay, so what we will write here, to, okay, what is tuple? So tuple is different from list, right? So tuple here, list is mutable, but tuple, in case of tuple is immutable. Immutable means non-changeable. Non-change Non-changeable, right? So in this non-changeable means we can't add, delete, or update. We can't do this type of operations in tuple. And one more thing is there, that tuple allows duplicate items in duplicate items. So tuple allows duplicate items. For example, we have taken an example. So yeah, tuple is enclosed with parentheses. It is not enclosed with square brackets. So here 1 comma 1 comma 1 2 comma 3. So here duplicate items, such as here it is 1. So this type of duplicate items are allowed in tuple, right? Okay. So one more thing is that it is heterogeneous. It is heterogeneous data type. So what is the meaning of heterogeneous? Heterogeneous means we can use integer, float, string, list, tuple, etc. data types within tuple. Okay. For example, let's give an example. So yeah, so this is tuple enclosed with parentheses. Here I will use a list, 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, this is nothing but list, and then I will write here ABC. This is nothing but string, and floating means 1.1. So see here, first we have used list, it is string, it is floating, and here 1 is an integer, right? So this type of various data types we can use simultaneously in tuple, so that's why it is called as heterogeneous, right? Tuples are faster. Tuples are faster than list. Tuples are faster than list, and they are also separated by comma. Okay, and we can perform we cannot perform operation like add, update, delete, because it is immutable, right? It is immutable means non-changeable. That's why we can't use the operations such as add, update, and delete. Okay. Okay, I hope you understand this thing. What is the difference between tuple and list? So we are going to see the difference between tuple and list. Here we saw what is list, what is tuple, and the difference we will see what is the. So what, let me write, what is the difference of list? What is the difference of, what is the difference between list and tuple? Okay, so let's see what are the differences between list and tuple. List is mutable, that is it is changeable. Tuple is immutable. Tuple is immutable, list is mutable, and list is enclosed with square brackets, whereas tuple is enclosed with parentheses. So these are the key differences between list and tuple. Okay, so here we saw what the difference between list and tuple. The next thing, so here we will be solving some Python programs based on list and tuple. So the very first program we are going to solve is Python program to find the largest element in list. Okay, so here we are going to find the largest element in a list. So to find the largest element in a list, first we need to initialize a list. So we create a list named list1. So here we have seen a list, how it is list. So the list is enclosed with square brackets. So we have taken square brackets, and square brackets we can take the heterogeneous values such as integer, float, string, list, tuple, etc. And these things are comma separated. So we will take integers, where we will take 10, 20, 4, 45, and 99. So this is a list in which we have integers. So now we have to find the largest element. Here we have 10, 20, 4, 45, and 99. So here we have 99, which is the largest element. So we need to find the largest element. Here we can, by seeing this we can identify that this is 99. But how to find the largest number? With the help of Python program. So here what we will do, in next line I will write list one dot sort. This is nothing but a sort function. With the help of sort function, what we will do, we will sort the list, which will order the means which will create the ordered sequence of list. So see here, so here it was 10, 20, 4, 45, and 9. So this list is not is unordered, means the order is not there ascending. This is not arranged in ascending or descending order. So here with the help of sort function we have arranged this in an ordered. So the least is 4, after that 10, 20, 45, and 99. So with the help of sort function we have ordered the unordered list. So yeah, so now in this another line I will write print, and print here I will use commas, inverted commas, in which I will write largest element in list one is, okay, so here comma list one minus 1. Okay, so here you can see largest element list 1 is 99. So I will explain you the program here. So here the first thing we need to understand what was the question. So the question was Python program to find the largest element. So we have a list named list 1, in which we have the integers which are unordered. So 10, 20, 4, 45, and 9. Out of these integers we need to find the largest element. So here first we use the sort function. With the help of sort function we ordered the unordered list. Okay, so and then what we did, we with the help of formatting, this is nothing but a formatting, string formatting. Here we just use the large element in list one is, this is nothing for but for the purpose of printing the same string here. And here we used list one, within the square bracket we have used minus one. Minus one is because with the help of slicing concept we have found out the largest element. So here first we use the sort function. With the help of sort function we ordered the unordered list. So here the least element is 4, and the greater element than 4 is 10, and the greater element than 10 is 20, the greater element than 20 is 45, and the greater element than 45 is 99. So here we have an ordered list. Now if we move from left to right, so it is in ascending order. First less number, then greater number than the 4. And if we go from right to left, the first number is 99, which is the highest element in this list. So we just need to take out this 99. So here we use -9. So whenever we use reverse slicing, in that case the index of the last element will be -1, and the index of the first element, when we use the left to right approach, positive approach, then at this time the index for this first element is 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. But when we go in reverse order, in reverse order from right to left, in that case the index for 99 is 1, so we use here -1. So with the help of the slicing concept we got our largest element from the list. Okay, I hope you understand this program, and let's try with other thing also. Let's use the other logic also. Here we have list. So what I will do, I'll just copy this list here, and I'll just paste here, and we will not use here slicing concept. So I will use here some other logic, other thing. So yeah, here we have taken the slicing concept for list one. Now here I will use max function, and let's check what happens. Okay, so here see largest element in list one is 99. So here what I just did, I initialized the list, and here we didn't use the sort function to order the list, right? So this was used, sort function was used because we were going to use the slicing function. If you haven't used sort function, so here if so let's say let's say one, right? So let's say one, and I will just, so the number at -1 is 1. Have you got it? So the use of the sort function is to order the sequence, right? So that's why whenever we use this function, and after using this sort function, when we use the slicing index -1, at that time we will not be getting uh, this 1, we will be getting 99, because ultimately after sorting this 99 will go at the ending, right? So yes, and here we use max function, which will directly identify the maximum number in the list. We don't need to use sort function for this thing, right? And that's why we got here the answer. So it is very simple. So I hope you understand this thing. And yeah, so let's move towards the other program. So here the other program is like, we will use the heading, and the other program is Python program to inter interchange first and last elements in a list. Okay, so here Python program to interchange first and last element in a list. So here how we will solve, we'll just take an example. So we'll take a function, so def swap list. So swap list is nothing but the name of the function, and here we will initialize an argument which is new list. So new list, we will be creating a new object of naming new list below in the program. So here first of all we have created a function def swap list, and then in that we have given an argument new list. So here what I will take one new object list one. Okay, so 0. So I have created an object list one of 0th index comma new list of -1. So we need to interchange the first and last element in a list. So for the first element will be at 0th index, and the last element will be at the -1th index, right? So here it is, we will use assignment operator new list. Okay, so -1 comma new list 0, right? And then this is return new list. Okay, so now here we will create an object new list equals to, yeah, so 12, 35, 9, and 24. This we have a list. So we have created a new list, and now print swap list or new list. Okay, so see, we have a new list, right? So here 12, 35, 9, and 24. And if you see here, 35 and 9 are at their original position, but 24 and 12 are interchanged. because of this logic. So here we used with the help of C, we have initialized here the object means as an argument which we was about to create in the below code. So here in below code we have created a new list object and we stored these values in this list. Okay, so the here we use the number, the item at 0th index and the item at -1th index, the last index, will be interchanged. So the -1, so here the 0th index replaced with the -1 and the -1 replaced with the 0th, means the first index, right? So this is the logic behind this thing. So with the help of this logic, we successfully interchange the first and last element in a list. Okay, so I hope you people understand this. And now we will also see one more program which is similar to this thing. So here we will write a Python program to swap two elements in a list. It is similar as interchanging the list, but here we will be using some different logic here. So here what we will do, we will write a code. So here I will create a function swap. Now here what I will do, I will give swap position name. So the function, so I've given swap positions name for function, name of function is swap positions, and here I will give as an argument list, and in this list for position 1 comma position 2. Okay, so here we use this argument. So now in this thing I will create a first element object in which I will pop the element at first position. This pop function is used to pop means it will not remove or delete, it will just pop, it will just make the position empty. And then the element, first element in, I created the object first element, in this I need to store the element which is at position 1. Okay, so now again likewise I will create a second element object in which I will pop the element which is at position 2 minus 1, last position, right? Means we need to interchange the element. So here we use this thing now we will inserting in each element. Here with these objects we have popped the elements. Now we need to insert the elements. Okay, so we what we will do, list dot insert, we'll use the insert function, and within this what I need to insert at the position 1, I need to insert second element. Okay, okay, so list dot insert, and now at position 2 I want to insert first element. Okay, and now we will use return list. Now we'll create the list object. So here I will use 23 comma 65 comma 19 comma 90. So I'm just taking the random numbers here. Okay, so here I have taken a list, and here what I will do, I will initialize the numbers at this position. So which position I want to interchange? Position 1 comma 3. So the number at position 1 and the number at position 3, I want to interchange this thing. I want to swap this 23 with 19 and 19 with 23. Okay, so here I'll write print swap PODIONS positions, and in this I need to write list comma us1 comma us2 minus 1. Okay, so yeah, so let's see, 23 is at same position, 19 and 65. I think there's some mistake here. Okay, let me identify what is the mistake here. I've taken the position 1 and 3. So position pop 1 to minus 1 and position insert. So 23 is the first. It should interchange 23 and 19. But what is interchanged? 65 and 19. So what is wrong with this thing? List. Okay, okay. Okay, so here we need to use position 1 minus 1. Okay, so because of this pop, and here see the number at position 123 and the number at position 3 19 are interchanged. So here we have 19 and here we have 23.